Hello everyone, we're playing Bloodborne on the PlayStation 5 of course, the only place to play it, pretty much. And I'm Johnny Massacre and I hope you enjoy the stream. Look, I got a grapefruit, Kerr. I have a grapefruit and I'm looking forward to this stream. It's been a while since we played this game. Been a little while, so let's try to gather our thoughts and remember what we did last time. That's very important. We need to kind of remember what we were up to and where we were going. What's up, Rumper?
Arthur Shaw says, Johnny, after watching the second trailer, do you still think GTA 6 will be woke?
I actually do think it will have elements of that, yeah. I don't think it's going to be super bad, but really, that game was made by a bunch of lads who just put the male fantasy in the game, walking around causing chaos. If I was to create a game which is my total fantasy of just absolute chaos and having fun, I wouldn't put an email fake character as like half of the game going around beating everyone's ass. I think that's a kind of modern audience type thing. And the Oscars requires one of the protagonists to be non-male and non-Itway in order to, and so it's just part of the same thing, I think. I just, you know, in the trailer, there's the woman's like kicking some man's ass with a hairy belly. He's off screen, but you see the hair on his belly, kicking ass in a cage. I mean, yeah, I do think it will. I do think it will. I think it's I do think it will. Yeah. I haven't. I liked Oblivion, so I do want to play the game, but you know, they have that in Elden Ring though. I have a lot of opinions about Kanye's new song. Loads of stuff I want to say. I said a few things on X, but there's a time and a place for that. But I just think a lot of it is, I think some of it is a little bit of an act, and he's just being punk rock, and he's trying to be politically incorrect. Mate, Sid Vicious, he wore that artsy nay t-shirt, and I just think it looks cool and badass because it's so offensive. Is it a good thing to do? No. But it's kind of saying like screw the system and pushing the limits of free speech, and it just looked kind of badass and punk. And back then you could kind of do these things. And I think it's important to allow people to express themselves. And if what somebody does is wrong, it's open to criticism and ridicule, and that's far more powerful than actually banning it itself. And banning it leads to somewhere much more dangerous than that act itself. So I think he's just being contrary. And the song is actually really good. So what he's doing is kind of this insanely incredible thing where he's forcing people to like something that's really, really offensive, but just because it has a cool melody and it's very catchy.
Saying the actual phrase in the song is wild though, lol.
It's wild. And the other wild thing is he says like all my N-words saying, and then that thing, which is so... no one's ever put that in a song before, so it's nearly impossible to do something new, and those are the extremes you have to go to do something new. Yeah, so it's just crazy. But I can see the youth probably getting into it because it's kind of punk and counterculture, but singing it is just mental. And the choir, the fact that he's got a bunch of people in a choir to sing it really, really well, it's just insane. But I mean, for me, it's like the intention. Is he really serious about? Does he actually want to cause Armhay and Islandsfae? If he does, then it is problematic. I hate to use that phrase, but it is. Some things are problematic, and that is. But everyone's talking about it. So if that was in the 80s, you get away with it. And I think the 80s was a great time for kind of free speech. And if you have free speech, in order to have it, you have to it's conditioned on hearing things that you don't like. Otherwise, free speech doesn't exist. I mean, what can I say? So Bloodborne, where were we in the Bloodborning? Okay, so we're in Yharnam, and I actually don't even... What is the story of this game? Can anyone help me? I actually can't remember. I can't remember what the story is. There's a chapel and a church, and there's some kind of regenerating blood, and those rituals are taking place in the church. I'm not sure what the... I'm not sure where all the evil bosses are from and why they're there. It's like a dream or something. Don't ruin it for me. That bit I'm not sure about, but it's a blood theme. There's some life regenerating blood, and it's being created by some kind of church members in a chapel. That's the core of the game. I'm guessing doing that life regeneration turns you like messed up into a boss. It's a bit, I'm guessing it's like Sekiro, where eternal life is there's a yin and a yang for eternal life, which is some, you know, hell can manifest in heaven, and death can manifest in eternal life. Basically meaning loads of messed up monsters come from trying to have eternal life. And yeah, we actually we got into the second gravestone type thing by dying. That made me really angry. There was something I wanted to do in the game. I can't remember what it is. I really wanted to go back and check it out. What's up, Shaggy? You're a hunter. Okay. So I'm going to finish this off and we're going to start the game. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
Chronic says, that is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die.
There you go. Yeah, it says hunter theme. We're all hunting something. We're going out hunting stuff. What is the story of this game? Yeah, here we go. All you know at the beginning. Thank you, Shaggy. Shaggy, are you the guy on Discord? All you know at the beginning is the town is known for its blood healing through transfusion. Right. So you get this eternal blood. Unfortunately, something gone wrong with the blood. Yeah, so I guessed right. Thank you, mate. So yeah, Lovecraftian, of course, a lot of themes in this game with that. There was one thing I wanted to go back and do, and I can't remember what it is. We actually backtracked through a lot of the game, went from the start to the current part we got to work out where to go, and didn't know you had to... You're punished for being good at the game. If you stay alive, you literally can't progress to the next part. That bit was outrageous. Oh my god. Okay, Shaggy, you get mod status then here as well. Okay. There you go, sunshine. Okay. What does the TGHU stand for? You're now VIP, girl. Cool, that's who you are. Right. Yeah, so that's what I remember. So, trying to work out where to go,
Shaggy Taboo says, the game hates you. Old username.
Okay. It's all making sense. There's that one place you go to down a path, and then there's a weird sand circle in the middle. And when you try to progress through that, this invisible thing picks you up and kills you in one shot. So that's an option. There's also somewhere to go in the chapel. There's an elevator going up, and I think there's a door there you can't go in. There might be something down the stairs there as well, but definitely the chapel is a way to progress if we get stuck. There was something else, and I just can't remember what the hell it is. I wanted to get, so we might, you know, we've got 4 hours. Might maybe just from the beginning breeze through and just look at everything and just get our bearings and see where we are. I'm going to eat this grapefruit. So yeah, if you're tuning in to see Bloodborne, you might be wondering what the hell you're looking at. So I'm sorry not to give you what you clicked for, but a lot of Bloodborning is coming. We're just doing a bit of warming up. 7 concurrent viewers.
Says, gaze into the abyss. Shaggy Goo says, I got a bunch of TUS violations for having hate in my username due to new hate speech policies.
Oh really? Did you think my YouTube name is bad? Is that bad? Can someone use AI to tell me if having my username is really going to affect me potentially in rankings? I would like to know.
Shaggy Goo says, oh lol. iForce2D says all the best Bloodborne players warm up with a grapefruit or two.
Do they? Do they? Does that mean I'm a great player?
Says, I've been banned from a few Discord servers because my bio says male in lieu of a pronoun lmao.
Fucking hell, mate. Now you've got that Kanye West song in my head. And it's a mad twisted genius that he did to make a catchy song with something so offensive. So now in my head, it's saying N Erdway, I'll hey it la a da 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 da. I can't believe you, dude.
Check my Discord pronouns, lol.
If that gets to #1, I actually said that's going to get to #1. I predicted that 2 weeks ago. If that gets to #1, it's just going to be some crazy stuff. But that would take it back to the Prodigy with Axe May, I May, Itch Bay, Up A, where they got to #1 with that insane video. What's up, Jay? Welcome back to you, mate. Who was it who said just for the last stream cut? Thanks for... I don't know. Someone asked a question. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kept it quiet, but I started to get like a little bit of anxiety, and my head just all over the place at the end of the last stream from 2 coffees. It's just too much. Feeling a bit better now.
Everyone can say what they generally can't say. iForce2D says, what was the insane video for Max AI Mayach Bay? I don't think I ever saw it.
Bro, are you serious? Because the thing you've been trying to get me to watch forever, it's like that, but in a music video, and the best. It's the best music video ever made. It's definitely like top 10 of all time. You can't even really find it. It's so offensive, the video. It influenced me so much, dude. I can't believe you haven't seen that. Yeah, so I'm experimenting with how much caffeine I can get before I start getting the jitters.
Going avant-garde 25 years into his career was not on my bingo card, Lmao.
No. But he's just like, he's obsessed with being an artist and being like unique. There's a song he's got named out, it's the first name of the girl who just left him. And it sounds so good. I really hope he releases that. It's got this kind of squeaking sound in it. I always hear these amazing Kanye West songs and they never get released, the ones that I like.
You mean like Hardcore Henry? What do I have to do to get you to watch it? Ha 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 ha.
I might actually just watch it. This is my thing. It's just doing what people recommend me. I'm not sure this is even on YouTube anymore. Yeah, if you Google it, if you search it, it doesn't even come up. I know it is here. No, but it says partly censored. That's mental. It's mental that they won't put on a music video. No, it is there. So you have 571,000 views. The Prodigy, Axe Mate, I Mate, Itch Mate, Up A. It's by Blastanikov.
Chronic says, watch Serbian film lol.
I think the whole thing is here. No, it's not. They cut the ending out because the ending is what makes it really.
Henry has been pirated on YouTube for years lol.
You have to Google. I can't believe they censored this. It's like, what? So you're going to censor films? Mate, The Prodigy is the bomb. If there's a Vimeo. Yeah, if you search it, Vimeo comes up on MTV. And it's the real, yeah. You search for it on Google, it's a Vimeo that comes up. Okay.
iForce2D says, Shaggy and I've been trying to get Johnny to watch it.
I don't think
for
I put it in the
years.
title.
Back me up, bruv.
I really don't. What does AI say about it? That is a proper cigar as well. I'm not gonna lie, that's proper. Alright, let me eat this and then we Bloodborne in. Getting ready to go into Yarnum. Oh my god. Wow, that's good after a cigar. Who'd have thought? A palate cleanser. When you're on keto and you eat something like this. Oh my god, this is my breakfast. This is unbelievable.
iForce2D
Wow,
says,
you really
I
appreciate
have sometimes wondered if the massacre in
the
your name was
fructose.
holding you back a bit with the algorithm, but I have no actual insights.
That is amazing.
Shaggy Goose says beer and pickles goes hard.
Okay.
Shaggy Goose says hopefully bot works now, my man. Should update announcements whenever you upload.
Ah, mate, Shaggy is the man. Shaggy really helps. He's like the Discord master. He knows what he's doing.
Says
He really knows.
I noticed an exploit where you pause the text to speech but it doesn't apply to Twitch. Ha 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 ha.
The man knows. So I think I had to.
Nuka Chronic says, nice Victoria, I was picking wild blackberries yesterday in my backyard.
Why isn't the chat getting read out? Let's test it. Wild blackberries.
Johnny Massacre says test.
All right, no text to speech. Oh. I think I know why. I do know why. Make my shit the chronic. This should work. I think.
Johnny
Okay,
Massacre
we're gonna have to
says,
get the
Radio
chat boxes
Jim.
up again. Here we go. All right, we're rolling. Warming up on the grid. This should work.
Nuka Chronic says, I wanna go
Or
pick
not.
more, but I saw a gnarly spider over there yesterday,
Shit,
so
why
I
is that
gotta
not
work up the
working,
courage,
Kurt?
lol. Johnny Massacre says,
Is there a
test.
reason? Oh, I could turn the sound off. I think it is working then.
iForce2D says,
is.
how old is that Japan flag tattoo? Do the chicks
So
get
old.
it? Johnny Massacre
No,
says,
people think it's Bangladesh.
Shaggy says, and I'm not really a Discord legend anymore. I've been moving away from tech lately. Got myself a Nissan hardbody I've been fixing up. Nuka Chronic says, that sound delicious, Victoria.
Deep Seek, the Chinese whale. Thanks, Rumper. Rumper, I've known you a long time, haven't I? I think I know who you are. I forget your real name, but Rumper. Are we making Rumper? VIP. Rumper with a 3. I'm buzzed. All right. Hmm.
R3mpa says, haha, usually say Johnny Massacre is my fave English rapper online.
Okay. Right. Feel like we're ready now. Oh, wicked Rumper. I do know you, dude. Aren't you? It doesn't your name begin with D? Okay, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Okay, if anyone wants to donate, you can on this link. I'd really, really super appreciate it if you could. Obviously. Okay.
Nuka Chronic says, we've lived in SC for a few years now, but I went out to water my catnip plant and was pleasantly surprised by tons of wild blackberries. God provides.
I remember days like this. My father used to take us into the forest where we used to eat the wild blueberries. Oh my lord, we're actually going back into this game. Where the hell are we? I remember this. This is where that big both was, wasn't it? This is actually a really nasty area. This is definitely nasty, nasty. Dude, I can't remember any of the buttons. It's actually been way too long. We've only got that.
2D says, is that a line from Conan?
It is, yeah, the second one, I believe. That is important. Oh, we've got all this crap. Oh my god, you're freaking it. Do you know what though? Fuck, there's all this stuff we need to do. I don't have any. I need to. Okay, wait. Sorry about this.
Luca Chronic says, I grow it for my 5 fur babies. I like them to have the real stuff because it's hard to tell where the store-bought stuff has been.
You know who we're missing? Missing the milky one. Wow, cables. Oh, so I need a speaker. It's all pretty complicated setup we've got going on here. Oh, fucking hell. Well, no sound. There really should be sound. There should be. I know why. That is why. I've got an EQ. There we go. Okay. Alright, clonking time. Fur babies? You got a catnip plant? Oh lord. Okay. So, do we have any souls? No, which is good. So we can basically just die. Madman's knowledge, never used that. There's definitely a bunch of horrific...
I'm sorry for your loss. I thought cats were funny with the store-bought catnip, but they lose their marbles when it's fresh, lol.
Ah, okay, so down here, this is where that big invisible thing is that will kill one-shot you. Should we go pay that a visit again? Let's go have a look.
iForce2D says, do they go for the catnip when it's on the plant still?
This is like instant death. Oh, we got... Look. Oh, it's that door. It's the doorway. Look. It's the doorway. That's messed up. That thing. Instant death.
Nuka Chronic says, sometimes. I've had to run some strays off because they want to roll in the plant and smother it lol.
Man, this game is gagging for a remake, isn't it? You know it, I know it. They don't know it. They know it. They're taking a piss though. Right, we're doing a run back to get our bearings. I can't believe they put no secret doorways that you can kind of bust through in this game. That's their thing. It's kind of good without that. Just stops you having to hit every section of wall. Dark Souls 2 was the worst for that. I remember some critical save points next to bosses, which if you didn't find, you'd have to do some insane walk of shame to the boss. Were hidden in the most unlikely places. Wow, what is this though? I don't remember this place. Yeah, definitely do not remember this place. Oh shit, look at this. What is this? Oh, what? What is this, y'all? Yeah, we're in a bad spot. Are they clonkable? What's the healing potion? It's triangle, isn't it? Yeah, I do not remember this place.
Only guidance is, I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am. All I know is that I must kill. Lol.
Yo, we missed out on this whole section. Bro, look at this. This is bonkers. That is a thing. Is that a light? Bro, I missed out on this entire critical section. And I found it with the first thing that I did. Bro, what is this? Yo, this is a thing, isn't it? They're definitely going to put a boss here. We've actually got Clonker. Oh, look at this dude. Come on now. Oh. Okay. Yes. Pebble my ass. Are we getting fucked now? Alright, we're going to take a beating on this lift. Oh, no, we're not. Oh. Oh my god. I've actually just... That's a shortcut. Okay, because it's supposed to be too much to handle from the save point. Noted. She's got a brand. Oh lord. Oh, this dude. Okay, so we can't get through there. This is the way to play the game, is to just run through the area and find all the save points, open all the doors, and then go about it. Oof. Gonna die. Oh, this isn't very good.
Luca Chronic says, I think he killed 1 or 2 bosses last time, but not 100% sure.
So, last time we killed, what was her name? The cleric, begins with an A. It's that kind of long-haired thing. And was some massive, I don't know what it was, I can't even remember, some big skull demon type thing. With electricity, massive thing. What's this, Kerr? Bro. I seem to remember this being amazing. Yeah, okay, that is a... Oh. This attack, okay. That gets us far. Come on, man, what's this all about? This makes no sense. I can't reach... Oh, of course I can.
Nuka Chronic says, Vicar Amelia and Beast of Powell.
Yeah. The Beast is supposed to be harder than the Vicar, right? Can we confirm? Vicar. Love the way they use all the kind of lore of the church. Mate, no, you're getting... This is quite hard, isn't it, this thing? Bloody hell. This game is fantastic. It just has the... This, why did they not remake this? Why do they hate us so much, man? Why? Because it's so ironic, like the corporates, the suits... They're so desperate not to lose that they overmanage it and just end up making these sterile, safe games. But then the most obvious open goal success, they won't do it. What is... It's almost like it's by design. I swear to freaking God. This game is cool. Quicksilver bullets, all that. Speaking of light...
He says, maybe they were making Elden Ring. Can't do everything.
Bro, Elden Ring's finished. Man, there's no excuse not to... Like, they could have outsourced it to Bluepoint, the peeps who did Demon Souls already, right? Bro, my character is a beast. Look at this. He goes fly... I love it when they go flying. I like that.
Nuka Chronic says, Japanese devs are incredibly greedy. Nintendo and Sony have lost my business forever.
I basically don't use the gun. I hear you, Chronic. Nuka, have you finished this game?
Force 2D says, yeah, that's true. The Demon Souls remake was really good. Luca Chronic says, well, maybe not the devs but the producers certainly are. Milkitio makes things says maybe they are working extra hard to remake it, man.
There's the Milky. Bruv, they're warthogs. Do you know what? That's a realistic warthog. I was watching this, I can't remember what the flip I was watching, but it was some animal thing on YouTube. And it was talking about warthogs. This is bad.
Right after you finish your play though. Luca Chronic
exactly. I know it. That's why I'm playing it.
That's why I was telling you to just skip the chalice dungeons, lol. Testicular torsion. Milkitio makes things says then I'll change my name to crap bag so we can match.
Where's my blood? Are we gonna lose 10,000? I'm not losing 10,000 of those cur. Ryan, you fool. So hold on, I got to talk to you about warthogs in a minute. Please remind me. Yo, where's my blood? It doesn't show you. It doesn't give you a freaking arrow, does it? That was some. That's when they kind of made the games easier. Oh fuck my life.
iForce 2D says, wow, this area looks pretty rough.
It is pretty rough, actually. It's just a swarm. Wow, this is a bad place to lose your shit, isn't it? Where did I lose my shit? Is it not visible?
Your echoes should be held by the enemy that killed you.
Oh, right. Thank you. Right. Oh my god, that's what it is, isn't it? And he's got something, hasn't he? Mate, the warthog just clonked it. There he is. Do I get it back? No. Yes. Alright, let's get the flip out of here, though. I'm not about this life. I'm not about this life. Mate, those are kind of scary looking, those big things. Look, the Pro Pad at least lets me look behind myself. Mate, that was a mess, wasn't it? Freaking heck. Jesus Christ. Oh, that... Okay, that's where I went. Fucking hell, bro. This game, huh? So warthogs, did you know how unbelievably rapid they are? Do you
says, I thought it
this game's amazing.
Banana hammock, lol.
Hey, don't say banana. I want some carbs. Dying for carbs. Bananas are no-no for keto, big time.
Nuka Chronic says, Cemetery Shades. The models were actually repurposed for Elden Ring.
Hmm? So warthogs are extremely rapid. There's a warthog, and it had to run across some African plains and all kinds of things, and it's being chased. It has to run past crocodiles. It gets past. It outruns a pack of lions, and it has to go to them head on. It's so insanely rapid, the warthog, and apparently their fangs are mad sharp. Warthog is a force to be reckoned with.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well.
Right.
Nuka Chronic says, here in America, we have a wild hog problem. People kill them with machine guns from helicopters and it's still not enough to quell the population, lol.
They're badass, those things. Wow.
Welcome. What? Very well.
Wow, I'm on 13979. I use them all. What's up, Milky? Who was talking about the Chalice Dungeons? That's why I was telling you to just skip the chalice dungeons. Okay.
Kittier makes things says water hogs are not great to look at.
These things. 13. So we need like 1,000, 12. We need like 2,000. $11, $12, $13. Probably gonna.
Luca Chronic says the testicular torsion dungeons lol.
Are they? I don't think it was that bad.
Welcome. What?
Am I just at the cusp?
Very well. Let me.
Oh man, all of this madness. Okay. Alright, endurance. Screw it, let's just do endurance. I can't even remember how to whip out. No, I do remember. God, I do have the pistol. Oh my god, look, I've got all kinds of madness. I never used the pistol, ever. Because... how do you two-hand it? I can't even remember. What did I just... oh, just fucking use that. The bullets. How do you two-hand? Where is it? It's L1. So yeah, the reason I never use it is just because... how do you use it?
R3mpa says, I bicycled into a horde of wild hogs once with my pink bike. Hit one of them with my knee and tumbled around with him. Got mad and screamed at him because my Pepsi Max got all shaken up. Nuka Chronic says, the level design sucks. They all start to bleed together because there's so little variation in the environments. And the bosses are just unfair sometimes. They just suck. I'll die on this hill lol.
Okay. The Clonken Hammer. This frickin'...
Milkitia makes things says damn hogs drank all my Pepsi Max.
This weapon though. He like whips it out and there's all kinds of... I know this is just too complicated, this weapon. It's just too much, man. This is all I need, is this two-handed. Honestly though, is the pistol really that important? Like, of course, if you read a guide and you know which things to shoot, especially bosses.
Milky, that line needs a Tennessee accent. Nuka Chronic says, that's such an American sentence lol.
How much do I need? 4... I've actually got what I... this is going to be insane. What do I need? 460.
Nuka Chronic says, pistol is for parry windows. Don't underestimate it. Can be a powerful tool.
But is it for someone like me who just wants to get in the mix?
With your Pepsi Max. My hog just ran away.
And I wanna blaze through without having to die an excessive amount learning the parries. Is it the same as other games? Like if you have to die loads to work out the parries, or is it actually more useful in this game, would you say? Two sets of hunter trousers. Right, there's probably a ton of stuff I should be using. Coming back real quick. This is just better. It's just fire and thing. Oh, that's... oh, mate, this is the... this is great. Holy crap, is that good for fire? Is that good? This is the bomb though, blunt. top hat. That's a banger as well, bro. Physical defense 30, but blunt is 70. How the hell does that work? It's gonna look cool. Yago.
Nuka Chronic says, it's equally difficult to pull off as in Dark Souls. You can beat the game without it. Just makes some fights easier. If you ever see an attack and think I could parry that, just try anyways, lol.
Nah, that means I'm not using it, but thanks for that. Now I know. If you don't know, now you know. Bro, look at this. Twin bludgeon 5. I need 8. I've got 3. Hey, we're going to be marking things. Oh my god. Okay. This thing. Okay. This is... I think we've got what we want. I just think we're going to be beastly, Kerr. Definitely we're going to be beastly. I do wonder if we can do something with that tree stump.
Whole lot of murky, lol.
Oh lord. Mate, I'm starving today. All I've eaten is that grapefruit. Our messenger top hat. What the hell? Yo, this game looks so good. It just looks the best. I love this game. Oh, I love this game. That's where, yeah, Dark Beast, innit?
iForce 2D says, how much weight are you losing? Sounds pretty extreme. Nuka Chronic,
Whatever it takes to get 6-pack.
change their headwear, lol.
That's it? Yeah.
Says, every played Bloodborne PSX, it's a demake version with PS1 graphics poggers.
Is that good? This door we can't get in. Oh, what? Bro, there's all these things we didn't do. Man, I must have been tripping the last time I played this game. I had no... Oh no, hang on a minute. I swear we've been here. That's just a... Yo, the level design in this is so good. This is it. Is the Dark Beast harder than the cleric? What's her name? Angela or something? Okay, that's... Okay. Mate, this game is the business. Where are we going tonight? I know, I remember this. Yeah, this is just... Is that... No, I remember this. I don't know why they're giving me this, because I can just warp. I mean...
Nuka Chronic says, I think Carl is harder than Amelia, yeah. You ain't seen nothing yet, lol.
Bro, how did I miss from there? Oh no, the gun is much more favorable to a parry than other games. That's actually pretty damn useful, you'd have to say. I get it. That's pretty damn useful.
R3 Mpa says, true. Can just buy one from the convenience store, Kappa.
Because I felt bad about summoning with Amelia. Like, should I feel bad about that? Would that have been a challenge for me, or would I, if I've killed Dark Beast the first attempt, would I have smashed Amelia? Do you know the Let Me Solo Her? I read that he played Bloodborne for the first time recently in the last month, and he said I know I've seen it so many times. I know Orphan Koss is supposed to be the hardest boss in this game. I think it's DLC. He said that's the hardest boss of any game. Orphan Koss is going to be disgusting. I can feel it. It's going to be absolute horror show. It's going to be like Frida or worse. I'm not looking forward to that. I remember all of this. Okay, so we've opened that door. I don't know what the point of that is, because we can just...
Nuka Chronic says, if it's in the game, then you shouldn't feel bad about using it. Let the gatekeepers waste their breath.
But I want to have the bragging rights to say I've achieved beating every boss on my own. Do you know what? I've done none of that in Elden Ring, because... But the thing is, that game is made for even with summons, it's freaking hard. This game, I think we talked about this, with the summons, it actually becomes notably easier. Like, that Amelia was just insanely easy. But Consort Radar, like, oh my god, doing that without a mimic, freaking hell. What's up, Zeno? Zeno, I was looking at your thing today, I was wondering where you're at. How are you, my man?
iForce2D says, Nuka, you're wasting your own breath trying to persuade Johnny about that.
Haha, yeah. I'm stubborn as hell with that. Okay.
R3mpa says, you think Elden Ring is harder?
Than this? Absolutely, yeah. I've been pretty good, mate. I've been pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Milkitia makes
glad you're doing well. The man is back. Zeno, you missed the first 3 play. By the way, have you seen any of these yet, Zeno? Is this your first time seeing me play this?
Nuka Chronic says, when you summon in these games, the bosses get more health. It's a trade-off, and one that the devs certainly intend to be used.
Isn't that worse on other games, though? Like, I read that Dark Souls 2 is particularly unforgiving, I think, with using summons. Like, they get ridiculous health. I'm not sure. This game punished me for playing well. Firstly, I couldn't progress until I died. And what was the other one? In the beginning of the game, I got so far with loads of blood, but you couldn't get the level up until you died, so it punished me for... This game punishes you for playing well.
Ever played Demon Souls? PS5 or PS3?
I loved it. Yeah, no, PS5 is like one of my favourite games of all time. Definitely want to go back and do that on melee mode.
My husband won't stop buying chickens.
This girl gives you her Eriad pay Udblay. This is unreal. It's crazy they put that in the game. So I just want to check out the stairs here, because I know there was something up here, and I just want to be clear. I think it's this part. Yeah, no, Zeno, this game is the bomb. It is. You were right. It is just. I totally get why people love this game.
Nuka Chronic says, period blood, EWWW lol.
Yeah, no, I mean, this woman gives it to you. This is outrageous. Not sure where I'm going, Kerr. These things are so creepy. Look at them. I don't know where I'm going. But it's not here.
Milkitio makes things says and 3 ducks, and yes, the chickens are very much for food.
Oh no, it's here. This is what I wanted. So, I don't think it's... I know, let's have a look. Oh god, yeah, you go all the way to the top with this is... Dude, this is the wheelchair, dudes.
So which is harder you think? Demon Souls or Elden Ring?
Demon Souls is the hardest one of ever. The hardest one is Sekiro, and the second hardest is Demon Souls by far. The Demon Souls bosses are easy-ish. Some of them, a lot of them, most of them. But the actual just going from the starting point to where you need to go, Demon Souls is by far the hard. It's harder than Sekiro. It's just insane. It's the most abusive single player bonfire miles away. Like massacre. Nothing comes close to that. Elden Ring is ridiculously hard if you're under leveled and if you don't use the summons, and both is just insanity. I think Elden Ring's harder than people realize, but it just depends how much you're leveled. If you're leveled like a beast, Elden Ring you can cruise through. And that's what bothers me about, well, nearly all of them. I mean, it's good to have it so it's not too stupid and it gets too hard. But you basically, like, I killed Moog, Lord of Blood. He didn't even get to second phase because I was leveled so highly. And I like the way with Sekiro in particular, there is no way to just breathe. You just can't breathe. So I love that challenge. I love that. I wish they did more like that. I don't think you'll ever see something like that again. Now they're too big to do that. But yeah, Demon Souls, I don't know, maybe you can get to a level where you can breeze through things, the kind of sandbox, just the roaming part. But I'll never forget when you revisit the first world at the end of the game, and then you have to go up those stairs, and then there's those fat pig guys who shoot fireballs at you, and there's a dragon up there.
Made just because you can't overlevel and you can't summon. No one is coming. It's up to you.
Where am I going?
iForce 2D says, after that 7-hour battle with Kit Kat, I'll never doubt your determination in the face of a challenge.
Oh my god, you remember that? You remember the Kit Kats? Then we're going up the middle. Dude, Kit Kat, that was complete insanity. Yeah, Kit Kat was super hard, man. I need this one. Yeah. So this is, I don't know when we're ever going to get in there. Dude, this is like with the wheelchair. Honestly, I think Western consultants wouldn't let them put that in the game, right? Because that's the mentality, right? They did that with Snow White. Like, they removed the dwarves. I'd be like...
Team says not yet, they are just babies, but it's soon lol. Nuka Chronic says, that area sucks so bad in DS2 lol. Horsefuck Valley.
Oh my god, that one. Yo, you've got to be careful with the vocab, man. We'll get the video and Bay. I'm amazed they let that through. Where are we going? That guy's gonna jump to his doom. Or not.
Milkitia makes team says, oh, we're getting lots.
There may be trouble ahead. Right, so basically we're going into World 2 now. I don't think there's much more we can do in the World 1. Right, here we go. Okay. Yeah, okay, hang on a minute though. Wanna... Right, so you can go up there or you can go down. I think we've been here. I think we've been here, so it's basically gonna be World 2. Alright.
Milkitia makes ting says we found a mulberry bush in our yard and I've essentially lost my children to the wilds lol.
There's no way you find a real mulberry bush. I'd be so hyped if that's true. It sounds like a fictional thing. I don't think we have that in the UK. Okay, 3,000. I might as well buy something with that, if I can. Let's see. Acquire items, sell items. Might as well try to get something. Chief. Oh, apparently we already got that open. The door that key's for. I feel like we should try out one of these guns. It would be rude not to. Hunter pistol. Let's try one of these. So I think we got that one. 3,000 means it's got to be good. Can't we upgrade the pistol we have though? Yeah, you can. Okay, that's probably what we should do. I've already got that. Damn. Okay. Bloodstone shards do not have that. Okay. Are we... Oh, for flip's sake. Damn, don't have the attributes. Need one more skill. Damn. That was a waste, wasn't it? Literally a waste. Okay. What do we need? Twin bloodstone shards. Oh, no. Yeah, actually, we should not have sold those earlier. That was a mistake. Mate, I'll sell them for 200. That's outrageous. Should not do that.
Milkitia makes ting says it doesn't feel real lol and we found wild strawberries under our porch.
Hand lantern. That is awesome. That's what we need. Oh man, here we go. So, how does this work? Oh my god, dude. That's gonna fix us. Okay. So we'll go back to this world. This isn't right. Frontier headstone. Yarnum headstone. Unseen. Dude, there's 3? Oh my god. What, they're all open now?
Says, bro, you ever see a baby chick stretch its leg? Massive cutest thing.
I haven't seen that. That sounds mad cute. Dude, there's 3 gravestones. I don't understand how one of them even opened. Hemwick I haven't been there, have we? What's this? Hemwick Charnel Lane. Bro, we're smashing through the game. What's this? How does this work? This looks like the place we just were, but apparently it's not. Apparently. Should, what should we do? Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Just want to have a look at the... Okay. So this looks like somewhere we've already been. It is somewhere we've already been. Dude, this is messed up. So that major... This doesn't make sense, though. This makes 0 sense, because... Unless it's a weird version of this level, but I do not think it is. No. So why is that there when we can travel there with the first gravestone anyways? I think with this place we have to be able to get through that door that we haven't gotten through. Otherwise it makes no sense anyways. I think. That's weird. So anyways, there's a major boss in that area. Okay. Or maybe this is where we just went. I think actually this is where we just went. Wow, there's magic in this game. Damn. Yeah, okay, this is the mess. This is the new thing. Okay. Bro, that's dark. Did you read that? Alright, we're just gonna run through and we're gonna find out everywhere on this level. Ah! Bro, gimme the goodies. Yes. You know, I love that. Okay. Hang on a minute. This is the start of the game? No.
Team says my guinea is now getting up in my dog's face when he comes by the coop doodah.
This is mistakes. This is giant mistakes. Oh, Lord. We're gonna die, yo. Nearly.
R3 Pusses. Ever played any Legacy of Kain game? Anti-hero vampire R game?
I haven't, but I know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. Oh, shit. No. We're all good. Bro, what is this madness all about? Are they fighting? I think they're fighting. No. Fuck. Bruh. Yeah, Animal Turf Wars. Oh god. Look at that damage. We're just rolling, rocking and rolling. Like a little fool, yeah. Alright, here we go. This is correct, whatever we're doing. Let's start. I do remember.
Video makes things says if we're playing vampire games, you should do Blood Rain to its bud.
Okay, that doorway is from the save point. I'm certain of it. I think yes. Oh no, this goes back to where we were before. Okay, so like the gravestones, they don't really take you to a new world. That weasel dog, I'm not sure. Oops. This game is the best. Jail, alright, that's it. Let's test the theory. Okay, yeah, okay, look. We know this. This is just where we were. I'm not sure what that guy's doing. Man, this game is awesome. It's just awesome. Okay, this is not the way. This is not the way. These are some of my favorite FromSoft type levels. Is the kind of repetitive jail. I just think that it's awesome. Okay, no, yeah, so this is it.
Milkitio makes things says my duck just did a loud squeak and all the chicks ran to her IDK. If I've ever known happiness before, these little raptors
You've got a duck? Okay. So look, we started up here. That's where we start. And then we... Okay, this makes sense. Then we go down the stairs, bruv. And we go out this door. And then... It's
2D says this is a lot like Skyrim dungeon.
It's a hard left. And we're straight out here. So this must be... There must be a boss near here to give us that. It must be. I'm guessing.
Milkitio makes things
Or not, though.
The other two are too small to put in the coop.
Why would they give you that? That doesn't really feel like it's much help. Wow, this music is creepy. Is the music too loud? Didn't do much, did it? Bro, pig meat. Mate, the sound effects in this game, second only to Demon Souls Remake.
Milkitio makes things says music is good.
Right?
Slub says where you been, mofo?
What's up, Slavs? Just busy making money. Because peeps aren't donating. If peeps donate, you see me more, cur. Where you been? Ah, mate, Slavs. What do you think of the Arsenal? What did you think of the Arsenal? That is just, you know, in football, you just fail in a kind of slow, drawn-out way for kind of, and it's a very kind of meaningless, and you don't go out in some, you don't go down in some blaze of glory. You just kind of meekly and slowly fade away. It's the most depressing thing ever, man. So 16 years since the Champions League semi. I'm gonna be 58 by the time there's another one, if we have to wait that long again. Oh, that was weak sauce. Bro, he tried to hurt us.
Slub says I was a bit metal.
Yeah. Did you watch it? I mean, PSG are good. They're really good. I kind of really respected them in that game. Oh, actually, I don't, because it's all that BS oil money. But you know, when someone has a really solid team, not too many well-known names. Oh, we're fucked. Dogs in these games.
I can talk my team's fucking shit ATM.
Slubs, do you ever watch Bald and Bankrupt? Such a great YouTube channel. I don't want you in these parts. Dude, the music is so good. It wakes them all up. Have you seen the one where he goes to Scotland and it's like the tour of England and he goes to some firm place? Firms are rival supporters, right? Something like that. And he's really scared of going in there, but everyone's really nice to him. But it looks like the shadiest... Oh no, it looks like the shade... 13,000! It looks like the shadiest pub ever.
Slub says I've prob been in it lol.
I want to know. I'm curious. It's just on. It's on a. It looks like a little shack. It's kind of got some really non. It's like someone just bought it and didn't have the budget to do it up outside or brand it or just. Execute's not the right word. Just do up the outside. The entrance, which is the first thing anybody sees. Bro, this is silly, isn't it? Bro, the pig hurt me. Right, we got a mulberry bush. Speaking of mulberry bushes. But I think I'm going to get over leveled. Don't say that. I'm going to lose my souls in it, bro. Look, he's salivating. He wants me. This is horrible. This game is so good. Oh, no, dude. The key to this game is just to walk backwards. Look, see, they always miss you. This is something I realized so late in playing these games. But walking backwards, they just always miss. It's a constant across every single one. Oh fuck! It's not what I wanted. This guy's a bit of a bastard, isn't he? Okay.
Slub says I watch a good traveling vlogger called Sabbatical. He visited Russia and they banged him up for fuck all and took all his money.
Oh man, that sounds like fun. You wouldn't catch me doing videos like that. No way. It's not my thing. What? Ah, this is it. Oh no. What's the point of all this then? This palaver. A lot of FromSoft games don't have any music just walking around. This one does. Oh no, some of them do. Like Demon's Souls definitely did. Actually, most of them do. Which is the FromSoft game where there's basically no music when you're walking? I think that's Elden Ring, isn't it? They stopped doing that.
iForce 2D says, you could travel vlog Japan though. That would be fun. And safe.
Haha, exactly. Exactly. Bro, he killed me in one. Wow. Pig is serious. Damn. Okay, I need to download something.
Slub says Russians are actually nice. It's cops and officials that are corrupt as fuck.
I met some really scary Russians though. The alcoholic ones who are so aggressive and you know they've just lived some tough life. They are proper terrifying, man. Hard as nails. There's some Russians are super nice, super friendly, and that really nice kind of approachable, kind of frank, matter-of-fact vibe. And they always say Russian women are so hot. I've seen some a lot of minging Ushin-Ray Imanway. But of course there are some ridiculous babes, but it's a little bit of a myth, isn't it? Who are the hot Eastern Europeans? Absolute clonk. Give me that back. I love the way they put the glowing eyes thing into Sekiro. Right, this dude's not getting a second bite of the cherry. So that whole area is just a scam. This music is freaking brilliant. Oh, I'll bet, Ajay. So the hottest women I've ever seen, just on ratio, is Canadian women and Australian women. Dude, some Canadian women, they just have this perfectly symmetrical face. It's everything a woman's face should look like. Really, just perfectly symmetrical. It's like it's not real. And Aussie women are just, some of them are insane, and they got this.
I had a Polish lassie fancy me at work, was awkward as fuck.
Oh really? What, recently? The missus gonna get jealous. Still got it. Pokey. This music, super fantastic, wonderful. This has to be, come on. We've been here. Those are red herrings. I've met some just insanely, and there's a continuity between it.
He was nice, but no, I'm not a cheater.
Nice one, Slavs. You still got it. It's that macho Scotsman. Women can't resist it. Definitely, if you're into like the caveman type, Scotsman will rock your world. Right? It's the most masculine. Accent is so cool, and just the vibe. Slavs, mate. Are we having a drink in December? I think I might visit. It's either Scotland or Ireland. Ireland's a bit far though.
I Force 2D says, Slubs the caveman, ha 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 ha. Slub says lol.
Okay, I think we're going. Okay. Is the peeps who did the music for this, is it that woman or is it someone else? The famous one who left after Elden Ring.
Slub says fuck Ireland.
Slavs, don't get the channel banned. We're trying to behave. Mate, look, like, hit him like a bunch of Skittles, bruv. Oof. Oh man, that could have been the end. These things are freaking bad. I actually remember these from before being a manish. Yeah, I remember these. Yeah, these are bad news. Big time bad news. So all of this was basically a waste. We need to go up the stairs. Down the stairs, up the stairs. We need to go down the stairs. Oh no, what's this though? Is that where we just went, Kerr? It's not. Oh, it is. No, it is where we went. This game is sick. In the mind.
iForce2D says, speaking of menace, our own menace here is still silenced. Didn't you get that figured out?
She can't rename it. It's because the chat won't speak quotation marks single or double, and then she can't change her name back because she changed it twice. I feel a little bit over leveled. Baby.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me.
What's skill do?
iForce2D says maybe a backslash before the quotation marks. On your end?
Backslash? What do you mean? I mean, it won't read it out if it's got quotations, since she can't get rid of the quotations now. I had because I added that to the VIP. Only VIPs can speak. I don't give a shit. I don't care about the gun. My character is such a beast. Beast of the East.
iForce2D says, so it would be like Victoria the Menace Rockwell.
Oh, I see what you mean. Will that help it? You're the programmer, right? Bloodstone Shard.
Slub says it's too hot today.
Is it? How hot is it, Gov?
Milkitia makes ting says it was a mess lol.
Scrabbling around in the garden. I love you all.
Slub says 19.
So that's a Scotsman comment. That's such a Scotsman comment. Boiling at 19.
iForce2D says, it's fairly common for a backslash to mean that the next character should be ignored. Not sure if this particular software works that way though.
Am I too old to date a 25-year-old? I feel like they just look so hot at 25, but it's starting to feel quite fucking young. It's ridiculous. I'm 42. That's a 17-year age gap. That's the problem with looking quite young. I don't know. I feel so young in my mind. When I look at them, I feel like that's my level. I feel like I'm that age, just my vibrancy. But then 17 years is insane, especially for a 25-year-old. Like, that's like me dating a 52, 59-year-old. I would, and I have, but that feels like a gap. And you know, I don't know. Is that all right? I mean, would you? Is it all right?
My eldest is 28.
Is it all right to do that?
He says, sounds fine to me.
I guess I think that's all right. 24, 25, even 20. I mean, they're adults, but definitely someone's going to get on your case about messing around with a 20-year-old. I mean, and that is. That's just.
What the heck, slubs could be Mida.
I think, you know, if you're good looking, if you're 42, 25-year-old likes you, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Arthreampa says, average AOC in Europe is 15. Hey, I don't make the law.
Damn. Bro, speaking of that, has anyone read Norwegian Wood? There is an X-say scene in that. Which just, I could not believe what I was reading, because it's mad, because the book in the middle goes so peaceful and nice, and it's about nature, and then suddenly all this crazy shit is happening. Yeah, Victoria, when you have kids, then it's like you really feel that. Maybe we turn this one into a fire weapon. It's only got one slot. The Fiery Hammer O'Doom. This has a Bloodstone too. Need another shards. Spending our money like a kid in a sweet shop. Oh. Mate, we've...
Says I had 2 kids in my 40s. Shoulder got the snip lol.
No, you shouldn't, bro. That's wicked. I get good vibes from you as a family man. And I know you know what the fuck is up, because I remember someone was talking about addiction and you just went hard on them, so...
Arthreampa says commands.
What's up? You've migrated. Just want to spend all my souls, all my blood, whatever it is, blood echoes, because the worst, you just don't want to lose it to those scumbags out there. Oh, you need a twin shard, don't you? Might as well just buy a regular. I can't believe I was selling that before. Not smart.
Milkitio makes things says no, I have toddlers in my 30s, it's rough dude, can't imagine in my 40s.
I'm gonna do it one day. I'm just gonna be a late. I think I'll do it when I'm about 45. By the time I'm 42 now. I'll definitely be making a living on YouTube by the time I'm 45, and or through music, 100%. Oh, got another one. 35. That's more. That's more. Dude, even 35 is way younger than me. It's fuck. I don't feel 42, but
Arthreampa says,
I am.
Migrated. I'm an immigrant.
About this, yay or nay? Yay or nay?
Says you find a way.
Yay or nay?
2D says, what's the name of your TTS plugin?
Social Stream too. It's freaking unbelievable that that's free. But the main thing is it basically is a chat box aggregator. So all the different live streams, it does it for free. The main one that all the big people use, you have to pay more and more the more streams you do. It's insane. It's like you will end up spending hundreds every month if you want to do it. This is all free. The guy who's done that is a freaking hero. Absolute boss. Oh, these things are not good, right? These things are... I do love this game. I do love it. I don't know where the hell I'm going though, Kerr. I think we're going down, 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 down. Yeah. Look. And I thought it was a monster. Yes, this is where we're going. This must be it. I'm convinced. Yes. What is this? Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon and uncover their secrets. What are these things? You're an immigrant, Romper. Romper, does your name begin with D? Your real name?
Same lol.
I think I remember you.
Oh, merciful God, help me. In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream.
Uh-oh. So these are all dreams. I'm in a dream. Oh.
Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear God.
Oh, sad. Let's help her.
Oh, please leave me be.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, okay, sorry, darling. Are we supposed to...
Says our free mother pumper.
Rumpy Pumpy. A spot of Rumpy Pumpy. Have I got stuck here and broken the I think I have. Look at this, everyone. You cannot be serious.
oh, please leave me be.
What is the point of this, yo? I feel like we've been everywhere now.
Our free says, it's Jova.
Okay, no, I don't remember that, to be honest. I thought you were Dodie. I remember a guy called Dodie. For some reason, I thought that was you. Okay. Note to self. Go back in the basement to find the scared bird and try to help her out.
Milkitia makes things says twins are simultaneously the best thing and the worst lol.
I saw two twins today, these two girls. They were so hot and they were walking together. I just thought, that is too much. There's two of you. What the hell is that? Two Asian birds in Harajuku. And that, obviously people have talked about this so much over time, but if you're with a twin, that means you literally are physically attracted to her sister. Like you really, really want to get with her sister. That's fucking mental. Right, I think we're getting clonky. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Milkitia makes things says lol okay. R3 says, Joe plus over equals it's Jova.
Mate, this weapon is just not the one, is it? It really isn't. Look at the damage these things do. That's just silly, isn't it? Right. Look, just walk backwards and you're okay. These are really horrible enemies, man. I can't believe they put that at the start of the game as well. That's freaking out. They came on quite early, I seem to remember. These things are a serious.
True story. I worked with identical twins. One of them was at the dentist and his brother beside me at work started to get the pains. Weird as fuck.
Are you serious? Yeah, I've heard stories like that. It's wild. Pebble. Am I not using enough pebbles? Should I be using the pebble, bruv? What's that? Just to distract, I guess. This game is bonkers. It's so great. It just seems to have less of the BS from this whole series of FromSoft games. There's just a bit less BS, and it's just better for it. The other games is too much lore and too many mechanics.
Says, how is one twin white and one Asian lol?
Huh? Who? That would be really cool. I hear big stinking footsteps. Is that a big pig? Yes, it is. Super confused about where to go in this. Probably something that just for whatever reason doesn't catch my eye. There's not really much else here though, is there? iForce, you still doing YouTube videos? iForce is a bit of a legend. Silent hero. I don't know, we've been all around here. What? What was that? I don't know how I did that. That was a pose.
Slub says it's weird though one of them was chilled and his brother was a fucking psychopath.
Well, that's really interesting, right? Even if you're born at the same time and you look the same, the microscopic differences as the cells divide and eventually become a human form,
Not so many recently.
you're still really different.
Place machine to assemble PCBs at home. A lot of coding for only a few occasional videos.
Bro, you're making PCBs? Your PC must be so unbelievably sick. Man, dating apps, I can't stop checking it. It's so addictive. So addictive. So, oh my god, these fucking things. They're the worst. Oh yeah, see, I remember the flaw of this game is the camera. When you're locked on and you're getting attacked, you're basically fucked. Like, you're fighting the camera angle more than anything else. They definitely improved that with other games. And yeah, no, actually, Bloodborne 2 was also like that, I seem to remember. Dude, those things do an inordinate amount of damage.
iForce2D says, I have been designing my own PCBs for a few years, but ordering them assembled from China. The next logical step is to build my own. Quicker to make small amounts for prototyping.
Surely if you have the right modern tech, it would be so easy to do if you knew about that kind of stuff. It would just be automated. It would just do the whole thing, right? And it would all be plugins, and it wouldn't be like really starting from scratch. You'd just be putting a bunch of blocks together, I imagine, then they would just print it. That tech must exist. I mean, that's probably how that probably exists, right? I'm really confused about where to go. Man, that was actually near-death experience.
iForce2D says, right, but I'm making my own physical machine, and also all of the software to run it, and the PCBs.
You're a beast. You're a beast, mate. I have massive respect for you. I love people like you who do stuff like that. I want to listen to you. This is a no. Man, I was told that this game is straightforward. It's not. Quite a few points I felt stuck in this. Bro.
Arthur Shaw says, what did I miss?
Basically, me walking around here forever. Clonky slapped him in the face. I'm stuck. Mate, just a little more damage, we're gonna be flying.
Milkitia Makes King says, I had one twin come out brown and the other white, so you're good mayo.
Nice. Oof.
Arthur Shaw says, I see you have improvised. Victoria the Menace.
I got her to do that so it'd read her name out with the menace, but it didn't because it has apostrophes in it, so it doesn't like that. And then she couldn't change her name back or remove the apostrophes because YouTube said no, it thinks it's spammy or something. Absolutely clonked him. These things, man. Absolute clonkage. Is he not protecting something? Dude, I mean, I'm getting some sick levels, so it doesn't matter, but... Yeah, it's probably for the best. Definitely Victoria responsible for a few like demonetizations.
Milkitia Makes King says one orange, one black and white lol.
Victoria doesn't seem to mind. I noticed that. It's quite funny. That means she doesn't have a big ego. I like that. Text-to-speech is so game-changing though. That's provided the real sustenance I need. Social sustenance against bosses and stuff. It's so funny as well. It can be horrific when people are chatting about shit, and I don't know how I did text-to-speech with Radahn and stuff like that. Was that on with Radahn? I think it was, which is just hard to even fathom. Execution. Yeah, there's nothing left for me in this whole zone. It really isn't. This is not even a door. I gotta go somewhere else. I think it's in that messed up zone with a million things going on. It's actually really close to here. You can get there just by walking out that tunnel. What's up, Ajay? I'm mighty hungry.
Arthur Shaw says, hey Ajay.
I really thought I need... This is nuts. Is there a jump? But I forget what the jump is in this. What is jump? Oh yeah, okay. This is obviously not the thing you have to do to progress. Victoria, what are your thoughts on this game? Struggle bus. Struggly woggly.
Video makes things says howdy Arthur and Ajay. Arthur Shaw says, Ajay nothing much. I just logged in.
What's up, man? How you doing? What's new? What you doing? Totally stuck on this part. Totally stuck. Oh, there's literally nowhere to go out here, so it has to be something in here, if that. You need more monsters. This is not enough monsters for you. Victoria, you are a real menace. Dude, these things are the absolute...
Hello Milky T makes things, what's up with you?
These things are unbelievably bad. It's gonna kill me. Dude, that was it. That was it. These are the worst. They actually gave this way too much damage. Silly damage. Look at my health! Bro, these things are the... I'm going to die again. Of course, there's a dog. The dog was what done it. Bro. Fuck. Oh shit. This could be it, y'all. 27,000 souls. We ain't losing that. Get off me, cur. I know, that's a smaller thing. Don't let them do it. They're not taking my souls, cur. Freaking tried to.
Milkithia makes things says, I'm just bonding with my baby chicks, they're cute as hell.
We definitely need revenge on these dudes. Bro, it's game over again. As soon as they touch you, it's fucking game over. And what's... I don't know what... I don't even know what he's up to with that. Two can play at that one. What's that? What is this red thing? Okay, he's buffed up like a beast. He's hitting me with a towel. How could that hurt? How could that ever hurt? That's death for you, cur. That thing, look at, he barely moves his arm. And he takes up all your health.
Ajay, this might come off as a shock, but I have never played any Final Fantasy games ever in my life despite the hype. Just not my cup of tea.
Mate, this is what he so deserves.
Arthur Shaw says, Milky Tea makes things like, do you have a pet? Arfreempa says, is there never sunshine in this game? Unrealistic.
I'll be amazed if there's any sunshine in this game. Okay. Alright, we're leveling up, and then, I don't know what we're doing. I'm getting tonk for the bosses in the rest of this game is what I'm doing.
iForce2D says, my septic tank is full and won't be pumped until Thursday. Until then I'm shoving turds down with a plunger. Country life, ha.
Now shut your eyes.
Damn. Oh, do you know what? Strength.
Arfreempa says, it must have taken place in London.
15, 6, we need 2,000.
Fair.
That's exactly what we needed.
Welcome. What is? Very well.
Perfect, right on the money. Right now, we can be unstoppable.
Fair.
London. I've been away, struggles. Been a bit busy. Mate, do not try. Oh, it's one of these things. These are the worst, dude. We're gonna get killed. They just do an inordinate amount of damage. It's actually so disproportionate to what they are and where they appear in the game. Or maybe it's, I don't know, it's a certain type of damage it's doing that's messing me up. It ain't out here either, is it? No, it ain't. Oh my lord, it's doing it to me. That just messed me up.
Arfreempa says iForce2D what? Free manure for your garden, mate.
Damn.
Milkitia makes ting says, I think I like chickens cause they are cute and fun when they are little, but also delicious fried.
I just don't want to be near these enemies, ever. Let's got the swinging sack of doom. Oh my god.
Arthur Shaw says, Ajay, even though I haven't played, I know about the crazy fanbase regarding Tifa and Aerith lol, so are you more of a Tifa guy or Aerith guy?
Tifa before the Skort. They actually give you how to do this. They actually give you some sick, good drops. The twin shard is legendary. So yeah, we have to get out of here and go down that tunnel. That's what we need to do. What's up there though? It's one of those things again. Yeah, it is. Wish it wasn't, but it is. Bro, it's him again. Getting more fearful of these as the game goes on. Dude, I'm not sure what he's up to, Kerr. Oh no, maybe it is this way. No, if there's a door. Huh? Actually, no, it's not. We opened that before. It's the pig on the stairs, isn't it? Ooh. And the music is so ridiculously good in this game. How can it be this good?
Arthur Shaw says, Ajay, almost every other guy who has played FF games isn't able to choose one. Lol, I don't blame you though.
This game is so good, it's insane. This is the one.
Lim Shalsu says, help Johnny bruv, she made me spend all my money on chickens and ducks.
Lin Charlesu, it's a good deal for the future. Trust you. Da, 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 da. Mate, you got the free eggs, and the kids gonna love the ducks. That's gonna make the kids happy. Give them some soul. Alright, we're actually gonna go out this way in a minute. How you doing, Lim Charlesu?
Milkitia makes ting says, I didn't though.
What didn't you do? I know they're going to put one of those big one-shot things in here. That's the worst enemy so far, for sure.
Lim Shalsu says, I'm doing fantastic.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's what I like to hear, my man. Haven't seen you about recently. You've been missed.
Oh, merciful God, help me.
Maybe I'm supposed to kill this woman
Milkitia
in a video game.
I swear
YouTube algorithm.
You weren't ready for chickens yet.
Please, don't take me. Please. Oh, please. Dear God.
Surely I'm not supposed to do that. She said leave me alone.
Oh. Please, don't. Oh. Oh. Please, don't take.
Oh, she thinks I'm a bad person. I'm not a bad person. Look.
Oh.
Oh man. I feel sorry for her.
Lim Shalsu says, if I'm not working at the job, I'm working on the farm, so I've been busy.
Mate, perfect family. You must be mad busy. Farm is no joke. Could you ever see the farm expanding into something big time? Okay, it's telling us to go this way. It wants...
Says, help her, Johnny 1.
I don't know how to help her. I'm gonna help her. Hamburger helper. It must be this way. I'm convinced it is through here. Oh no, 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 it's not this way, is it? This is the dogs. Yeah, no, it's not this. But it's nearby. Wow, this game is freaking confusing. Super confusing. Interesting. Right, these are going to be fodder. Now that I'm beefed up. I choose you. Oh, fuck. Mate. Oh man, the whole crew? The whole family's here. That actually is a family. Look, they don't like the light. I remember this. I remember this nonsense. Oh man, don't do it to me. Big one doesn't care. Bowled him over. Ah, do you remember that guy? What was his name again? It was Alfred, wasn't it? That dude with the clonker. Yeah, I remember all of this.
Milkitia makes Ting says they were just on a family outing and you ruined it.
Nah, no way. No way. They had malintentions. I think it doesn't like my light. Maybe. This I don't. Do I remember this? Kind of. There's a... Oh my god, yeah, this is way back. Nah, none of this. Is this one bigger? It's pretty mean, that one. Oh, is it one of these again? Hope not.
Arthur Shaw says, what game do y'all think desperately needs a remake? Rest assured that it will be a faithful remake. No modern sanitized BS.
Is that a rhetorical question, or are you actually asking the question? Oh, this ain't it, Kerr. Frogger. Never.
Arthur Shaw says, I am asking. Milkitia makes Ting says, Xenosica.
Okay. What needs a remake? And there's got to be some real candidates for that. I mean, you shouldn't remake a GTA game, but San Andreas needs a sequel though. Ah, this. Remember this? Oh, no, we just came through here, didn't we? Okay. From there. We actually... Damn. Yeah, we can't get back up there, so we have to take the teleport. This is so confusing, Kerr. There's a remake.
I'm what is very well.
Tonitrus, maybe that's really good. I should be leveling that up, not the other stuff. Dang, that's new. Black hooded iron helm. Is that new?
Arthur Shaw says, never heard of Frogger. Brad W says, you need an ostrich and a Great Pyrenees milky eye.
Frogger is real OG.
Slub says Daily Thompson's Decathlon.
Oh man, remember that. Daily Clonkson. I mean, it's obviously this gravestone.
Milkitia makes things says we have to build a fence first.
Mashed her up. Okay.
Club says joystick wagglers unite.
Damn. Joystick wagglers. You had a ZX Spectrum then, Slavs? That's kind of terrifying, man. Mate, this game is broken in the brain. Look at this. What? Disturbing. Oh my lord. True.
Slub says I.
Yeah, mate, so did I. Slavs, let's do you remember, okay, what Jet Set Willy,
These that are literally the best dogs.
Manic Miner, Decathlon, Attic Attack. Bro. The town's here. The village is here. Look at this. That looks like the thing from Ghostbusters, isn't it? The Hell Dog, whatever it's called.
Slug says Streets of Rage.
Oh, that was a banger. Streets of Rage wasn't on Spectrum. Streets of Rage, when that came out, it was just the greatest thing ever. Yeah, I remember that.
Slug says Double Dragon. Milkitia makes things says lol my man's newbie is named Odin.
Mate. Spectrum. Do you remember Booty? Did you have Booty? Tell me you had Booty. Oh fuck. Oh look what she's got. That's what I want, Kerr. She got a clonker. She has a clonker. Damn. Are you the keymaster? That's a great line. It shouldn't be, but it is. The delivery was everything in that. Are you the keymaster? She's a great actress, Sigourney Weaver. She really knows what she's doing. Oh shit.
Milkitia makes things says.
Wash.
All that fluffy in the summer though. Brad W says, Milky you have a small army digger mode. SEAL Team Milky repot for duty.
Man, they keep trying this madness. Don't do that, Kerr. There's like, oh, okay.
Slub says you ever play a porno game?
Mate, be careful. We're gonna get stream banned. I know there was some stuff out there for sure. Wow, they hit her in there. What the? It's mad how there's no shield in this game. Well, the shield that there is, it it's basically not worth it. Take too much chip damage. That's pretty that's intimidating. Look at it. I have to clonk it back to the shadow realm. Ah. Mate, this game is just unbelievable. I just wish it was a little more difficult. Famous last words. We haven't been here. This is where we're supposed to go. I knew it'd be some little tiny. Oh shit!
Milkitio makes things says my neighbors have Pyrenees and I'm going to ask them if they know a breeder or if they're just one of those people.
Bro, this is it. We need more stamina. That's where the level's going, Kerr. This is it. Of course. Wow. This is so like Resident Evil 4. All of these enemies. So what is the inspiration for this then? What is it? Where is this? This is not an England thing, all these villages. Because that was Spanish in Resident Evil 4.
Also, Brad has the right idea.
Does he? About what? I knew it would be like this. The camera's getting me now. None of that nonsense, Kerr. Mate, see you later. Look how far he went flying. That's why I love this attack. It makes things go flying. Twin Bloodstone. Bro, I hear something. This is so cool, man. This game is the best for atmosphere.
Milkitio makes things says, build a moat and raise an army and yeah, we got Mennonites.
Bro, this is actually the only place we can go now. We're going to the boss. Okay, you fiend.
Slub says a woman down the street has a Caucasian shepherd. This thing's the size of a horse.
Oh my lord, look at this. Man, this is cool. I like this a lot. See the eyes, look, this game is great. Oops, wrong button. Same idea. Bosh.
Milkitio makes things says, I need to so I can have toddler Calvary.
God, it's not obvious where this was. This was really kind of hidden away. This is going to be something interesting for sure. Man, I love this game. It's just so great. And there's a little bit less is more vibe with this one. I feel the other ones, it's just, especially, it's not a criticism, but Elden Ring is more. This one, it feels like less. Of course, it's this dude, isn't it? Of course, it's him. The wheelchair guy. It's such a funny, fantastic enemy as well. Oh, Lord. Keeps giving me that. This dude. Mate, clonk his hoe. Literally. I feel like they put a secret in here. Can you drop down on something?
Milkitio makes things says imagine two armored toddlers with tiny rifles on large dogs. Brilliant.
So cool, this little section. Just within the sandbox, switch up the gameplay a bit more claustrophobic, different approach, different enemy behavior. It's great. Bloodborne is the bomb. The Almacasta, exactly. Struggle. Yeah, we definitely. I smell boss coming real soon. Smell it. Smell. Oh, I smell it. Look, hiding with her clonker. Bosh.
Milkitia makes things says you're trying to tell me this isn't England?
England, is it? What is that thing though? Is that just a regular enemy or? It is. It's just regular.
Arthur Shaw says, still better than current day Birmingham.
Birmingham? The items feel lesser here, so like, we must have been ploughing ahead. I don't know. Oh, fuck, no. Whoosh. Oh, isn't that where the contraption is? Yeah, we haven't been down there. We're about to.
Arthreampa says it clearly is England. Just look at the weather. Arthur Shaw says, can't believe they actually made a game with the name God Save Birmingham.
Face my axe of wrath. Okay. Looking for the boss door. Finally we found out where to go. Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm a bit OP for this area. All that hunting around is so worth it for the levels. This is that's not where we came in. It looks like it is where we came in, but it isn't. Or is it? No, we did. I'm being a fool, yeah. I really felt like it was different. Just it was the angle, I guess. Man, these bits are unsettling, and these kind of little huts with the hay. Right, there's a lot of shit going on around here. Oh, he's trying some shit. Clonked him. That was clonky. Dude, how am I? The X button, I don't know what it does, but sometimes you can make it do a, what do you call it, emote. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is the. That's essentially a bonfire. Straight. Oh, okay. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Must have left that there. Oh, they killed each other, innit? Yes. Okay. Progress. Look how cool this game looks. Brilliant game.
Milkitio makes Ting says, the X button is like magnets.
You what? Bro, his poise is beastly. No. Okay, over here there's just a bunch of shit. I remember this from Up on High.
Milkitio makes Ting says, do they not have ice in Japan?
ICP, what's that?
Slub says, get that chopper. Arthur Shaw says, I wish there was a remake for Resident Evil 0.
Oof. Oh yeah, no, that would be wonderful. Yeah, that's what you wanted to say, innit? You're such a conversationalist, involving people before you drop what you wanted to say. I vouch for that. That would be great. Mate, the Pfeffermeister in the remake would be too much to handle. Man, the drip in this game.
Says me too, Arthur.
Arthur. But you don't really want to kill me here, huh? Lake. Lake. How do I use it? This is basically the spell casting, and I haven't found out where this is yet, and I must have missed it because I've got too many of these for it not to be a miss. Can we go down there though? Look, that looks like you can go down there. Have to try that later. I just prefer these more compact FromSoft games. Demon Souls as well. The open world, it is amazing though. I mean, it's just two different games, isn't it? But I like this. I like it. It still feels really open. It feels a million times more open than Black Myth Wukong. I feel like you can clonk your way through this. No.
Slub says, you ever tried Red Dead 2?
No, I really should do that. Oh my lord, is that no? Mate, look how cool this game is. Oh my god, of course you're throwing your Molotov. Baby. Clonk. Oh shit. That's him. What? Mate, this guy, he hits way less hard than those other things that just kind of tickle you and all your life is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Milkitio makes Ting says, you should try Red Dead 2.
Right. I will. I will get around to it. I know I'd love it. And taste it. Taste the love.
Arthur Shaw says, Johnny, you still haven't forgiven Black Myth for the terrible hitboxes.
Not in the slightest, dude. So you admit it? Dude, cause I felt like I was getting gaslit. That was bonkers, man. I have such a long-lasting trauma. It is cool though that a game like that exists that is hard. There should be more hard games out there. It's not just on FromSoft to do us dirty. Give us that masochist hit. I'm feeling boss. I'm feeling boss. What we don't want is to get into the boss without a save point. That's really what we don't want, because we got bare souls, bro. But this looks like they could do something dirty. I mean, if you were a boss, this is where you would live, Kerr. I feel like I should recall, but it's such a long-ass way. This is very sus, this room. I need to think about this. Now this is quite sus, isn't it? I can very much see this becoming... They're blocking off those doors all of a sudden. I can very much see that. That's some skanky old bed. I fucking knew it. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I knew they'd do that. I knew it. Why did I do it? Why did I do it? I could read it like a book. I'm such a fool, yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, that hurt. Mate, she gonna kill us? I know you don't, bitch. Now I'm way too over level for this madness. Right. Taking out all my clunkiness. The thing is, they keep bringing this style of boss back. They love this style of enemy too much. Of course, though. Oh fuck!
After Shaw says, Johnny might have an issue with some of the progressive politics in Red Dead 2, but it's not in your face or anything like that. Nuka Chronic says,
I can deal with it.
Red Dead 2 is one of the games of all time.
Right. Really, if she spawns underneath us, it's game over for her, 100%. Mate, I go flying like an eagle, mama. Chopping things down like a lumberjack. A maniac. We could just chill here all day and get mad amounts of experience. That's what I'm thinking. We're over level because we were just hunting so much. I'll take that though. Look. I don't know what that reminds me of, but it's just mental how far they go flying. I do love it. It's so satisfying when they just go barreling away. Look at that. It gives me so much pleasure. Alright, you little hag. It barely hurt her. Bro, that was a cakewalk. Cakeborn.
It says, chopping things down like a lumber Johnny on his
Oh no.
conservative mommy.
I shouldn't have said that. She gonna get real now? Conservative mommy? Oh shit. No. I feel like we're just getting started with the silliness. I feel like we're gonna. This can't. Something.
Team says, I had to take a break from Red Dead 2 when I first played it because the auto aim shows my horse instead of an O'Driscoll and I have a happy trigger finger, so trauma ensued.
Bro, we're just mashing things to pieces. You little. Oh no. You little schlag. Ooh.
The Shaw says, milky tea, but the game doesn't allow you to shoot your horse.
What? Are we? Mate. There's gonna be a third one. That's not it? Is it? Mate. Oh no, this is supposed to be difficult. And apparently if you use that master thing I have, it makes it even easier. Man, I'm so over leveled. This is great. It's not my fault I'm over leveled. It's not like I cheated. But this is the thing with these games. I wish you couldn't do this. You level up and then it becomes easier. I wish it was just like Sekiro all the way through. Bro. That's a famous boss, right?
Says, GG's.
Thank you. That was cake. That's famously easy, right? Or is that difficult for people who breeze through without leveling up like I did? Tell me. Bro, this Bumble profile.
Nuka Chronic says, this fight is supposed to be hard if you have insight because of the ads.
Bio says white guy only in this bio.
Says,
nuts.
You're also kind of late to this fight.
I'm late. It's good though that I'm late. I'm over leveled, right? Okay, it's the easiest of them all.
Says that's not true. The radical turned red and I fired and my horse died. Restarted the game after the fight hoping the autosave would help, but the horse was gone.
Need some endurance. Yeah, I know there's a thing called Orphan of Kos, and I know it is insanely hard. I'm really looking forward to that very much. Very, very much.
Welcome. What?
Orphan of Kos. I can't imagine. I don't know what it looks like. I'm guessing it's some dude with a hat.
Bloodborne doesn't have many gimmick bosses, but that was one of them. Milkitio makes
Very well.
says, is that resisto or just a preference?
So is that on purpose? Is that on purpose the kind of gimmicky spellcaster? Because there's like one like that in Dark Souls, right? Oh really? Okay, I didn't know. All right.
Farewell, good hunter.
Brad W says, do I have to play Red Dead 1 first?
Brad W said this game was too hard. He says, is it me? Am I just bad or is it hard? I said, you're bad. It's a bit naughty.
Nuka Chronic says, you already experienced the peak with Elden Ring and Sekiro. Bloodborne is easy in comparison, Imo.
Okay. I deserve it, man, after all the madness I had with Consort Radahn on 8 Scattertree Fragments. Don't you think?
Arthur Shaw says, Milky tea what? No, it doesn't turns red when you try to aim your horse. At least when you have your saddle on the horse. If you don't have saddle on your horse, only then you can shoot it.
I just don't need this gun, Kerr. Never use.
Nuka Chronic says, actually Brad, play RDR2 first. RDR1 is a sequel.
I mean, that's alright for a cheeky playthrough, isn't it? I mean, we just...
Makes things says no, play Red Dead 2 first.
That's alright for one session, isn't it? I thought that was pretty... It was a very grindy and a lot of BS from me just chatting nonsense before we started the stream, but I need to cook something and it's 2:35, so I should just call it a night. My man looks like a G. Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. Straight G with that gun. Blunderbuss. Wickedness. So what am I eating? Eating is not cheating. Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Arthur Shaw says, I actually enjoyed playing Red Dead 1 more than 2. I know it's not a popular opinion, but yeah.
So shall I cook while I'm here on the stream, or shall I just go and do it? I'm so indecisive today. What shall I do?
Milkitia makes ting says, look man, that game glitches like nobody's business. I've had my horse walk on air before, and a wolf shoot 10 feet into the air after shooting it with an arrow. Lmao. Nuka Chronic says, blade in one hand, gun in the other. The British mind simply cannot comprehend lol JK haha.
We can comprehend that shit, bro. We built our empire on that shit. It's in our DNA. It's in my DNA. American would be 2 of those guns. He wouldn't have the axe. Be 2 of those guns. And a rocket launcher and a hot dog and a burger. An American flag and a muscle car. And maybe a sprinkling of popcorn. A Hershey bar. Some WWE and a monster truck as well.
Milkitia makes ting says 2 pews in hand, knife in mouth.
I was going to say rocket launcher. Rocket launcher.
Nuka Chronic says, gotta have a Ford F250 blaring Freebird in there lol. Nuka Chronic says, rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher. Am I cooking with you lot on the stream, or am I just doing it alone? What am I doing?
Arthur Shaw says, Johnny, have you played God of War games?
I haven't. It looks a bit too simple for me.
Brad W says, that's how I know this game is hard. I never thought I would ever hear Johnny considering to level up.
Nah, I didn't do it on purpose.
Slub says, oh no, not the manky chicken lol. Milkitia makes ting says, doing it alone sounds lonely lol.
Ah, it is lonely.
Hot take. I like Kratos better when he was a god-killing edgelord lol.
Yeah, right. Didn't they cuck him? Oh, well, they had to do the Iversity Day, didn't they? They had to do it. Oh, man, so addictive. Nah.
Brad W says, Nuka, thank you. Always wanted to play Red Dead but always felt like I had to play the first. Arthur Shaw says, Nuka Chronic not hot take at all, man. I agree. Whoever is that in modern God of War games is someone who is pretending to be Kratos. At least I think so.
Kratos.
Nuka Chronic says, Brad W. Yeah, it's a bit odd that they made the sequel first.
This game is so wicked. How far am I through the game? Struggly wuggly. Alright. I don't have much. I've got 16% battery left. This might work. So how far am I through the game?
Arthur Shaw says, dude, the game director himself said in an interview that Kratos needed to leave his toxic masculinity behind and start all over. Nuka Chronic says, you're probably 40% I'd say.
Are you sure?
Video makes things says are no spoilers, but if you think about it, it's not all that odd. Nuka Chronic says, it's a shorter game than you'd think, TBH.
I'm 40% of the way through, really?